Hey guys, it's Mo. So today I want to do a follow-up video on the video I did before where we created these repeating patterns in Inkscape, and then I did a little bit and showed you how to import it into the Silhouette software because that's not that difficult to do. But today I wanted to show you about importing your design into Cricut Design Space. Design Space is where I do a lot of tutorials for planner stickers and things like that because I find it super easy to work with, and it's a great software that's just going to do really easy, great things. You don't have to feel like it's too complicated. So I just went to Cricut. How did I get there? Cricut.com/design. It brings up your home page. You might need to log in. If you do, go ahead and log in. I'm just going to click on Create New Project down here. We're going to go over, once it loads, to Upload Images. And you can see here you have an image where you can upload an image, or you have a pattern fill. Now patterns can be in JPEG, GIF, PNG, or BMP bitmap formats. What we did was we exported our pattern here as a PNG. You can see that in the file extension here, and also when we went file, export PNG image, it brought up this section here. I will link the video of how to create repeating patterns in Inkscape, which is a free program to download and run. It's pretty easy to use if you are able to figure out if you're able to figure out software quickly, you're quick to adapt, you can figure it out. You can make a repeating pattern by just following exactly the steps that I did, no problem, without having to be super knowledgeable at all. Just make sure everything that you do is what I did and everything matches. So we're going to go back over here to Cricut Design Space. I'm going to upload a pattern. We're going to browse here. I'm going to go, this is something else that I was working on, design files. No, I want to go to the desktop. I want to find this woodland animal thing. We're going to upload the bear pattern. Now you can name it here. It's uploading. We're going to wait for it. You can name it. I'm going to leave it as bear pattern 1. I recommend that you do the themes and the styles and the colors and things like that because it's easier. I don't ever do it. That's just because I'm lazy. So we're going to click on, once it's been uploaded, there's nothing you have to do, We're going to click on save. It's going to say it's taking a second to upload. And it's also going to show you up at the top here that your uploaded pattern can be found under Patterns in the Layer Attributes panel. Once that goes away, we're going to click on Cancel and go back to our canvas here. I'm going to insert a shape. It's going to be a square. I'm going to scale it a little bit bigger here. Under the Layer Attributes panel here, we're going to click it to Print. We're going to put Patterns. We're going to click on Patterns, and you can see these are the patterns that Cricut already has for you. You can choose those, you can do whatever. Some are part of the Access, which is the old Cricut subscription, is now called Access if you have a monthly subscription. And then you can see that some of them cost 99 cents, etc. Under the filter down here, we're going to click on Uploaded, hopefully, and then that's going to filter everything that you've uploaded. Here is our bear pattern. We can go to Edit and scale it down here like this. You can pan it just like in the Silhouette tutorial. Instead of grabbing and moving it, you're going to just use the arrow keys here. We can also rotate it. It's a little bit different than what I showed you in Silhouette in that first tutorial. So let's say we have it there. We can go to Edit. I'm going to unlock this, and I'm going to make this 1.5 inches wide by 1.9 inches tall. And that's going to scale our pattern inside of the box. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to go back here and fix it. You see it kind of skewed it a little bit, so you'll want to set your shape before you put the fill in. I'm going to go back and scale it again just to give it some interest or whatever. And then, you know, we can click on this, right click, copy, paste, and have another box, and upload images, upload pattern, browse, put our fox pattern in, click save. It's going to take a moment. It's going to take a moment. Okay. And once it's done, we'll hit cancel. We'll go over to our new square, under patterns, filter, upload it. Click on our fox, edit this pattern, scale it however we want to. You can also do something. Let's go to insert images, and I'm going to look up banner, I believe, and I think I might need to filter it by Cricut Access. Let's see here. There is a particular banner that I use to make page flags. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, it was actually under flag instead of banner, and I just scrolled through until I found it. It is this yellow one here. I'm going to click on insert images. Can bring this up. I'm actually going to go over to edit, and we're going to unlock it and make the height 1.9, and then I'm going to, let's see here, change the width until I think maybe, no, 0.4 is probably good. I don't have my measurements here with me that I normally do. So we have a page flag, or a flag that we're going to use actually to like make a heart checklist. So we can insert this heart. You know, it'll be this kind of dealio right here. So we're going to lock this, so if we ever scale it, it'll be fine. We're going to click on the cut image here. I'm going to click on print. We're going to click on patterns. We're going to put our little fox pattern in there, and I'm going to take this heart, change him to white, and also change him to print, and we can start to make a little heart checklist. And I'm just copying and pasting these little hearts down through here. I'm going to highlight those. Obviously you can fill it up how you want. I'm going to center their alignment. Let me see if I can distribute vertically. Yeah, that kind of worked. Then I'm actually going to paste another one, and we'll pretend like we're actually really making a line. Center horizontally, distribute vertically, right click, group. I'm going to take this, I'm going to use my cursor and select all that's regarding this heart checklist here and align center. And now we can select it all again and group. And if I wanted to have this print in this sort of area here, meaning if I want this to print exactly like this on a sticker sheet, for example, which I have a Cricut video on how to create sticker sheets in Cricut, we would select it all and flatten the image. Then we're going to click on Go. And what will happen, we do want to make sure the bleed is on. You'll see it's a little bit fuzzy here, but that's going to make sure that if the cut is off, you still have the color where you want it. Now, once you flatten, you group them all and you flatten, you're still going to get 1, 2, 3 pieces cut out. It's not going to just cut out this rectangle here. It's going to cut out the bears, it's going to cut out the foxes, and it's going to cut out the fox page flag. So we can put 3 on here, and you know, it'll print 3 blue bears and cut 3 blue bears. It'll cut 3 foxes. It'll cut 3 page flags. So that is how you can use a pattern that you have made in Inkscape, upload it to Cricut Design Space, and use it in a print then cut project. Inkscape is a free open source, I believe is what you would call it, program that you can download from inkscape.org. to create these patterns in. It's much like Adobe Illustrator. It's really cool to use. It's great for doing lots of other things besides making patterns. This is just what I've been doing with it recently. So you can use this in any sort of sticker designs you're making in Cricut Design Space, any sort of pattern print projects you want to do in Cricut Design Space. It's not just limited to stickers. You can use it however you would like to in the Cricut Design Space. And if we want to edit these, we can just unflatten, go over here. Maybe I want to change how this fox print looks on that little square. We can move it, scale it, tilt it, nudge it, whatever you want to do for that. Then we can just select them all again, flatten, and hit go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I have a ton of other Cricut videos on my channel. I definitely will link down below how to make these repeating patterns in Inkscape. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. I hope you can glean a little bit from it and make some creative projects, stickers for your planners, stickers for your whatever you want to stick. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.